Monday Night Football, baby. We're here.
There's only one other good play on Minnesota.
Touchdown in 46 seconds. Punches back. Touchdown.
Oh, if you didn't know, it's the NBA Hardwood show here on a Friday afternoon with the BIGT himself at Big T44 DFS on Twitter, ready to roll with the Run Pure gear, looking fresh with the new gray hat over there. I mean, Big T, the people want some of these hats here. What the hell? Big T's got all this swag. JSU's got nothing. The people got nothing. What the fuck's going on? We got to get the people some gear.
We keep running like the stuff too. Like the one day for Showdown, we did like whoever gets the winning three gets a hat, the top three, and then it was like the most random captain would win. So no one won. I forget who it was. It was like a cheap receiver or a running back or something, and then so no one won that. Literally, no one had even the right captain in the contest. So it's like it's jinxed. I'm dying to give some out. We actually have the packages are ready to go out. The snow's just jacked things up, but the packages are ready to go out for a decent amount of people.
Did they shut down school for the whole week like you thought?
It was a 2-hour delay yesterday, and then today was normal, so it wasn't the whole week, but it was 3 days.
All right, so not crazy, but a little bit, a little offbeat here for the kids going to school, but that's all right. We got hoops to talk about. We got
back tonight, baby. We got my shirt on.
What's that shirt?
It's my Nuggets. My brother sent it to me. It's I don't know where he got it. It's one of those old school things. I love it.
Looks like Beavis and Butthead style.
Yeah, it looks like their heads, but it's Nuggets.
Well, I like that. And it's a good time too. You got Jokic coming back tonight. Feeling good. It is funny. We get Big T on an NBA show and fucking, Jokic is coming back. All stars are aligning right here. Big T, your Nuggets, they won last night too. They came back against the MPJ, even though MPJ dropped the hammer. It wasn't big enough with the 38-10 ball. I mean, was that not like the most obvious spot for MPJ to nuke? If there was ever a vengeful nuking, it would be MPJ in that spot.
Oh yeah, they gave him the little video too, the video tribute to all his time there, which they should have. I mean, he was a solid Nugget. So yeah, it went perfect. Let MPJ have his fun and then beat him. And it was nice too, because like usual, you could swoop in on those Nuggets in the fourth quarter. They were down 1 and you were able to get them plus 100. And it's always the best because you know they're going to come back and beat the Nets. Except Peyton Watson tried to be an idiot, though, and he fouled him shooting a 3 like a moron. And it didn't cost him, but it could have.
I saw you in your Big T's Giblets chat putting out Nuggets plus 170 live. I saw that.
It wasn't plus 170.
That's what you put on there.
No, I didn't put plus 170. I wish it was plus 170. I put it plus 100.
Oh,
I wish it was plus 170 though.
My bad. I looked at it quick. I didn't. At the
same time, though, I almost bet Dallas, who was plus 170 against Charlotte, but it was one of those I hit it and it didn't go in time and it moved, and then I didn't bet it and I would have lost.
Not to do it. Yeah.
It moved too quick. They must have hit a 3 or whatever happened that moved the line. It went from plus 170 to like even, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, well, at least I saw the Nuggets one, and I was like, "Oh, Big T betting the Nuggets live. What a shocker, right
first time, there!" That was the first time in a while I did it. It was the first time I sprayed it in there. I couldn't help it.
It's literally the only bet he ever makes live. I swear to God, he bets a lot of things pre.
One of the reasons is because I'm always watching it live, so I have a good feel for it. But yeah, it is.
Oh God!
It's like
it was a winner, so that's all that matters. By the way, speaking of winners, you had a few winners in this chat. What'd you go last night? What was the old record last night in the big?
It was 2 nights ago, but 7-2 2 nights ago.
7
last night was just a nugget.
Listen, if you bet Big T stuff, Yeah, you got to give him a little love. Show him a little love. Send him a DM. Let him know. Say, Big T, thanks for all the winners. Appreciate it. Give him a little love here. The guy needs love when he goes 7-2. I mean,
It's
it's
been a
not
good run
9-0.
too. The stuff's been good in there. One thing that I haven't done good is these parlays, though. I put the big parlay odds in there. I haven't hit one of those in a minute. I got to hit one of those parlays here soon. I keep missing those, but the straight up bets, I've been doing good on the straight up bets.
Yeah, well, 9-0 is better than 7-2. So get that shit fixed, okay? Got to be better. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Perfection is what we
good
need
point.
Here. I agree. We got so many things right now. Obviously, we have this big DraftKings slate that I want to get to. The Giannis stuff's interesting. I saw our boy JBC post a future, an NBA future in the chat. I was like, whoa, what was that? And have you been keeping up with all the Giannis chatter, Big T? He's going here. He's going
I don't
there.
believe any of it, but yeah, I've been keeping my eye on it.
Oh, so you don't believe any of it? You think he's staying?
Well, I believe he's going to go somewhere, but I believe it's going to be like a team coming out off the grid that they're not talking about right now.
Okay, so you're not believing.
I don't think it's going to be Golden State for Kuminga and Jimmy Butler's contract. I don't think that's going to get Giannis. But
wouldn't it be like 4 first-round picks?
Yeah, I mean it'd be picks too. But are you really excited if you're Milwaukee and you get Jimmy Butler's corpse and Kuminga? Does anyone really want Kuminga that bad? Maybe I'm just a Kuminga hater, but I just don't get it.
No, I don't get it either. I'm with you on Kuminga. I don't get it, but who the hell knows what these coaches see? I mean, Tony, we see. Let's go back and look at past NBA drafts, bad trades. We see it all the time. You know what I mean? We go back and we're like, how did this guy get drafted ahead of? Oh, and then you're like, oh, it's the same people making these trade deals and sending Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. It's just like,
and then Cooper just magically ends up in Dallas.
You're not supposed to be the conspiracy theory guy. I'm supposed to be.
I actually don't believe in it, but it's funny how it works out though. And I don't think people truly realized how good Cooper was. They would do, but now they definitely do. He was better than Anthony Davis. Probably. I might even take him ahead of Luka right now.
No, you do. You're telling me you don't believe at all that was fixed.
Yeah, I mean it probably was.
Okay, good. All right. I was like, what the hell are we talking about here?
It definitely worked out good though. If you're gonna give up Luka, you might as well get a 19-year-old megastar back.
So D Mills lives in Wisconsin. Everyone nationally wants the Bucks to accept the bag of trash. You want to know why? Because everyone wants Giannis and Steph, or everyone. I mean, think about it. Would you rather Giannis and Steph or Giannis and Bam? I mean, come on, right? What would you rather watch? I'm not saying.
I think they should be okay, we're trading Giannis. Whoever gives us the best offer, we're taking it. You guys got a week. Whoever gives us the best offer in a week, that's when we're doing it. Because the trade deadline's whatever it is.
Yeah, but I saw something it would benefit Giannis if he got traded within the next week. I forget what it was.
The deadline's coming up though. What is it?
It's in February. It's after the Super Bowl.
It's that far? Let me see what it is.
Yeah, it's it's right? Isn't it around All-Star
February
break?
5th. So it's before
February
the Super
5th.
Bowl.
So before.
I kept hearing them say next week. So tomorrow.
So what? Next Tuesday or Wednesday? Whatever it is.
Let's look. So yeah, I mean, you just put out the thing. You say whoever's got the best offer by then gets Giannis.
Okay, so you're telling me that Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez, Tyler
if that's the best offer, then we're trading him.
I mean, is that a better offer than Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga?
No, you'd have to weigh what you want, because Jimmy Butler's contract would be off the books, right?
I would assume, yeah.
And then Kuminga is Kuminga, whatever you want to say about him, a young guy, and then the picks. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the Miami guys, so I wouldn't want any of those guys.
Oh, you don't like Ware at all?
I mean, he's fine, but not if I'm giving up Giannis.
Yeah, I think
there's got to be something out there. I think the Knicks make sense, Cat, OG, and picks.
The Knicks don't have any future picks, I don't think.
Cat and OG though gets a little bit of pull in there. Like you get
you hear Cat whining. Apparently he was all sad. Poor
no one wants you, Cat. You're not a star. Like go be a star on a bad team. Like Cat would be perfect on Milwaukee. Just go be a star for a few years on Milwaukee.
Oh, now Benair, Knicks baby. Now Benair, Cat's gonna learn. Or get ready to learn Cat. Now you want Cat gone. Now you want Giannis and you want Cat. It's funny how the tables turn here, Big T. The tables turn. Cat's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and now. See you later, Cat. We got Giannis on the way. You're out. That's how easy it is for Knicks fans, huh? They just cast you aside.
Freaking Cat.
Unbelievable. Big T, how was your Panda Express?
Yeah, it was a good pull. We were talking about that in the pre-show. That Panda was a good pull. I like Panda. I wish I had Panda today.
Yeah. He's better than Jokic. Yep, 100%. What's going on, P. Lally? Good to see you as well, my friend. Yeah, I mean, not as good as Giannis. It is going to be interesting though to see what happens with that because that could.
I just hope he doesn't not get traded again. Like, don't just stand.
I don't think it's going to happen.
He's a free agent after this year, right? Or no?
Yeah, so he semi controls who he goes to, right? Because if a team's like, "Hey, you got to sign a long-term deal," what if he's like, "No"? What if one of these outside teams that you say who has the best offer comes in?
You would think like deep down he wants to go anywhere though, right?
Well, anywhere where he could win, right? Like
how many teams can he truly win though?
Well, if the Nets come in with
he's not winning in Golden State even.
Well, okay, but he's got a better chance of winning in Golden State.
Does he though? Like in the West, does he really have a better chance?
Bro, I'm done counting against Steph. You give Steph.
I don't know. I think the time might be shipped on that though.
Well, I
get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
What about Minnesota? You put him with.
Oh yeah, Minnesota would be a team he could win for sure.
Well, that was one of the 4 teams that they said was.
Who would they have to give? Like, do they really want McDaniels and picks though? Like, does that really get them excited?
What if Cat's like, I want to go play, or I'm sorry, Giannis is like, I want to go play with Ant.
I mean, do they have a good resources as far as picks?
That I'm not. I don't think they have as good of a resource with picks. So I think it would have to be like a mix of I don't know, 1 or 2 of Randall, Rudy, McDaniels with a Dillingham, Shannon or something like that. Some of their younger guys. I don't know. I'm just saying
they do have a bunch of young guys if they just kind of wanted to clump it all in there and throw. Yeah, I mean Minnesota, all those teams that are already good like Minnesota.
My point though is what would you do with Minnesota if they got Giannis?
Yeah, I already put Minnesota in there though. I think Minnesota's got a chance already. I don't know if they need to really add Giannis. Yeah, it would help.
Yeah. Okay.
Depends on what they got to give up though. If they got to give up all these pieces that gel, if it just ended up being Ant and Giannis, I don't know if they'd be better technically.
Yeah, that chemistry.
It probably would be.
I mean, you got to think about it.
Minnesota's good though. They're teetering. It all depends on what they got to give up. They got. If they got to give up literally all these middle pieces, Nas, you got to give up Nas and McDaniels and all these fringe pieces, you'd probably still do it, but I don't know if they'd be super, just say Denver isn't one of the teams, but because I like to talk about them, if they had to give up just everything, I wouldn't want them to do it. I wouldn't want to give up Gordon and Brown and all these pieces.
What if they had to give up Rudy, Dillingham?
If you start throwing Rudy, you start bringing me back into the mix.
Yeah. Well, what if it's Rudy?
They're not getting it without McDaniels and Nas.
No, that's what I'm saying. What if it's Rudy and
Rudy helps me in a big way.
Or Randall. It has to be 2 of those guys, but Rudy's one of them. Are you more into it? Yeah, I'd be more into it too. 100%.
Yeah. It'll be fun to watch though. That's always the fun part of this part of the NBA season.
The Bucks have him under contract through next year. So
a whole nother season. So the Bucks got a decent amount of power then. That's a decent amount of contract.
Yeah, Dante.
Dante. Those are the pieces though that aren't gonna swing anything. The pieces that swing it are the McDaniels and Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch it for sure. I love the trade stuff.
I love the trade deadline for NBA I feel like has been a little more popping the last couple years too. So hopefully we get a blockbuster.
I don't think
deal.
there's as much out there this year, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know either, but there's got to be some guys some vets that teams.
I think you'll see a weird team pop in there too, like a Boston or something. I'm not saying Boston, but a team like that. Like I think there'll be a surprise team pop in here.
The only reason why I don't know if Boston will do it.
I'm not saying Boston. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
They don't really have like the pieces that match up, but I'm saying like Cleveland or something where you give them Mobley and a guard, like just a random team pop in there like that.
Yeah, Cleveland
or Detroit or just like a random team that just pop in there and just try to get over the top.
Yeah, it's not going to be like the Spurs. It's not going to be like.
I don't think it'll be the Spurs either, even though they make so much sense with all the pieces they got.
They have so many young pieces, bro. Like you throw in one of those young dudes that you drafted the last 2 years, plus a couple picks, and you're right in the mix for best
offer. It would look good.
offer.
I would like the Spurs package the most personally. All those get a couple of those young pieces.
I heard the Rockets are happy with their roster. I don't know how the fuck they're happy with their roster.
I mean, here's another one like Atlanta people were talking about, but that's another team that I'm like, do you really want to give up Jalen Johnson plus other stuff? Like it gets a little hairy on the other end for me.
I saw the Philly and they were saying VJ is just not tradable. He's untouchable. And I'm like,
those are the trades that are interesting to me. Like if it's truly like we want him and you don't have to give up like they'd say yes. They would have to say yes.
Well, it's got to be more than just him.
I know. I'm saying like if it's like they overvalue him though in the deal.
Yeah, no, it's got to be him plus, picks and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm trading VJ. That dude's like 18, 19 years old.
Stud.
He's a stud. Absolute stud.
Those are the guys you just know are going to be good too. Like there's
no we're still talking about Giannis. You can fall back in about 5 minutes here. At least you do have a logo though, so shout out to you with the logo at least.
This is NBA talk, anyways. There's only so much you can talk about the slate.
Yeah, Giannis isn't in the slate, but he is. We're talking about maybe potentially Giannis going to some teams that are on the slate, Tony. So there you go. There's a little bit right there. We talked about Denver. We're just letting people kind of file in here. We're not in any rush. Relax, people. I mean, geez, we'll get to the slate talk. I promise. Tony, is there anything else that you want to get out on your mind while we, have everyone here? You want to talk about tennis or golf?
Tennis was awesome this morning. I know that. Those two matches were freaking ridiculous.
Oh, there was actually tennis this morning?
I don't like to have these conversations with you because it's so bad. It's your worst takes, but yes, two incredible matches this morning.
I'm sorry. I was drafting best ball teams for next year this morning. Yeah. I didn't see the tennis matchups. I missed the tennis matchups. My bad.
We got a major, and you want to talk about best ball over it. That's the
Anyone wants to hear about 2026 value plays, I already got them. They're already bookmarked. I know them. You can DM me later. I'll hit you up with some good value plays.
Instead of Jokovic center, you're drafting 2027
Jokovic, what? Is that an NBA player or a tennis player?
These are the takes that are just the worst. These are the worst JSU
tennis takes. Okay, which one's worse? You watching tennis or me drafting football fantasy teams?
It's not even like close. Like to be a sports fan, you got to understand what a major is.
Can't we rip some packs?
Yeah, we could do that too.
That was definitely your worst take of all time is ripping packs. You actually
people love that. What do you mean? People love that. That was one of people's favorite shows.
I know it was some.
How was that a bad take? People love that.
It was your worst because it's not even real sports.
People loved it. Who cares if it was real sports? We could talk about Survivor if people love it. It's what people love.
Well, you have pure gold.
Yeah.
Novak. I don't even know who Novak is. Novak King. Novak King.
God.
Woo. He's a king. Does he nickname himself King like another guy does on this slate? God, he doesn't call himself an actual king, does he?
He's got 24 majors, and you're just shitting on him. Like, oh, it's so
I'm
bad.
shitting on him. I don't know shit about tennis. I got a question for you.
You got to at least be able to know who the top 3 are right now. Like, you got to at least be able to.
You seriously would want me to know about
Yes,
a sport
I'd want you to know. It's called being a sports fan.
Okay, do you know who the top swimmers in the world are?
Swimming, they don't have majors in swimming. Like, it's golf and
gold
tennis
medals and stuff like Olympics. What do you mean?
That's not even the same stream. But yeah, when the Olympics are going on, I would know who won like gold or something.
You would? You'd watch like swimming?
I wouldn't like watch it, but I'd know who won.
So you
would
watch,
be in the
news.
Who
won like the gymnastics stuff?
No one watches gymnastics but you. Somehow you would watch gymnastics over a major in tennis. Who won the rings? I know who won the rings.
You love talking about the rings. That's your favorite thing to talk about is the rings.
Unbelievable.
The Joker is the GOAT. Okay. That's why Tony is.
He was plus 800 today. Like, he was going against the guy's got 24 majors, but he's old now. Going against the number 1 player in the world, plus 800, and he took him down.
That's impressive.
It'd be like LeBron in the playoff, the NBA comparison. LeBron taking down like Jokic or something in the playoffs.
All right. Well, good thing is that won't happen, so we don't have to worry about it. But did you bet him? Plus 800?
I wish I did. The funny thing is, someone in chat was like, had this long reason why you should take him at plus 800 because he was rested. And I read it, which usually when I read stuff like that, I do bet it. But I still didn't because I'm like, there's no way he's going to win.
Dude, top 3 bobsledders. Go. That's a great question right there. I mean, fuck.
In
Tony,
Jamaica, we have a bobsled team.
Actually, I saw a couple like serious bobsled chicks, and they were pretty hot. So,
you had to have seen Cool Runnings. I'm going to be even more mad.
Oh yeah, of course I did. What are you talking about?
Cool Runnings was great.
Yeah, that was a movie I actually did see.
Yeah, that was a great movie. I was going to sign off the show for the second time this year. I was going to end the stream.
No, I've definitely seen Cool Runnings. I've seen Cool Runnings. I've seen that multiple times. Yeah. That's a
Cool Runnings, great movie.
One. Great movie. All right, that's enough here. Let's get into the hoops talk. I'm going to pull up the old Saber sim here. Make sure I got it updated. And we'll start out with your king, LeBron James, and his LA Lakers here going into Washington. Washington playing on the back end of a back-to-back. Luka Doncic questionable for the Lakers. Austin Reeves, who's been out for, I think, just about over a month exactly now, is also questionable. So we'll see if he gives it a go. I would assume even if he did play, he'd be on a minutes restriction. And then Washington also missing guys. Trey Johnson, who got hurt last night, out for tonight. Chris Middleton out for tonight. Marvin Bagley and Vucevic also still out for the Washington Wizards here. So we got a few guys out and then a couple guys questionable, Tony. Obviously, the big news is Luka being questionable. He did roll his ankle on the, I don't know if you're watching the game. They had those raised courts or whatever. Who the fuck is the dumb person that came up with that idea? Like, seriously, what is that?
What?
I mean,
why does he have to hop 18 times on one foot to go back off the court, though?
That was my first initial reaction when I was watching it live. I said, why was he 1 foot hop posing?
Not just like 3 times. He just kept going. He's just like, dude, how far are you going to go?
It was like he was testing where the thing was going to end and he was going to fall. Like, that's what it felt like to me. Like he was testing it. And what was funny too is in that game, he like came back and you could tell he was playing at like even a slower speed than what he normally plays at, Tony. And he was just cooking the Cavs when he came back early. They had no answer for him in the beginning of that game. They figured it out later, but obviously a big win for them. But early, he was doing everything he wanted. They were actually killing him in the paint with their bigs, which is just crazy. Now they get Washington. If Luka's in, you would obviously think what a great spot for Luka against Washington, but he is questionable. Austin Reeves is questionable as well. What's going to happen if Luka gets ruled out? Because, I mean, this game's already interesting. Like, I think both sides are interesting.
Yeah, I think Luka plays. I mean, that it didn't seem all that serious to me. I guess they could be careful with him, and especially if Reeves comes back. I don't have a ton of interest in the Lakers side. I love Washington, though. I mean, the Lakers just don't play defense. You got a Friday night game, which people don't ever weigh this probably as much as me. But in Washington, the Lakers are in town. I think you get a little buzz in Washington on a Friday, a little bit of extra buzz, more than usual. Weekend game, Lakers coming, LeBron, Luka. I weigh that stuff for these young guys. And I actually really like a few of these watches. Sarr has looked amazing to me lately. I think he's a great low-owned play under 10%. Keyshawn George, I've loved how he's looked. He's in that rookie, whatever they call it now, game next week. I seen him doing the draft on NBA.
Is it
NBA
the rookie sophomore still?
Whatever it's called. That game.
I don't know. I'm asking.
That's what it is. I don't know what it's called, but because they were drafting it. Grayson loves watching this stuff. So last night I was watching it with him, and they were drafting it. It was T-Mac and Melo and one other guy was drafting the 3 teams. So they were going through all the young guys, and it was pretty fun to watch. I actually enjoyed it.
I didn't see it. It was on NBA TV.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. He was I was
Honestly,
watching with him.
That's the stuff as a kid I would love.
Oh yeah, he loved it. And some of the younger guys, he knew most of them, but I was talking to him about a few of the other guys he didn't know, man. But Keyshawn George was one of the earlier picks, and Sarr was too, but Keyshawn George, he's just a beast. I just think he's a good, solid scorer. I like him a lot. Bub Carrington's okay. He's probably my least of the ones I like, but he's solid. Champagne, I like him and his brother. I loved him in college. He's only 5K. I think he's a great player. And then Will Riley, I think, is one of the better values of the slate at 4K. I think he's a solid play too at under 10%. So I love Washington, actually. I don't really think any of these guys are going to get crazy ownership, and I might want to play 2 or 3 of these guys. I think the Lakers don't play no defense. I think Washington's good plays tonight.
So I got a sneaky play here. I think he's going to be pretty sneaky. I think he's going to be one of the lower-owned Washington guys. You talked about Will Riley. I really like this Jameer Watkins. Washington has. He's a grinder, man. He plays defense. I could see him play a lot more because I could see him trying to guard like Luka or Austin Reeves if he's in or something like that. I could see them putting him on like the team's better ball defenders, better on-ball guys and stuff like that. So he's one of their better on-ball defenders. And I just think like his offensive game is kind of still a little raw, limited, I guess. Will Riley's is better. He's a better shooter. But that's kind of all Will Riley seems to be to me. Whereas like Watkins, I think if he could put like one game together, he has a better chance at giving you a bigger fantasy score. Whereas like I think Will Riley has a better chance at giving you like a safe, like the 21, like his projection at 21 that we have at Run Pure. Like he's got a better chance to like hit his projection, but I think the ceiling of Watkins is higher, if that makes sense. And they're both kind of around the same price range. So I kind of like Watkins a decent amount.
Sarr, I like that call. Is playing Sarr, George going to the well? No, because they keep playing good. It's not going to the well too much when they keep hooping. I mean, they're hoopers. They've been playing good, and the Lakers play no defense. And then Eric says the Sims are giving Washington. I think it's because the matchup is good. And I'm telling you, the Friday night in Washington.
Lakers don't play defense.
Yeah.
Like the Lakers stink, man. I don't know what the Lakers are going to do either because, like, they got to figure it out with, they got LeBron, obviously. They're trying to fit stuff around Luka. Ayton hasn't worked out. I mean, the Lakers are a whole different conversation, Tony, because, like, technically – they should be in the mix in the West, but I don't look at them that way. Like I kind of look over them because they're not really in the mix.
They're just a standard middle of the pack team that has no ceiling.
Yep.
Like no ceiling. They can't win it. It's impossible.
So what would they have to do to like get back in the how
I
would they?
don't. The worst part is I really don't. It sounds like I'm going on more of the Dallas side before, but with this, you have to have athletic wings and defenders around Luka. You can't have other non-defenders around him. Like
Right.
for Luka to win, the Dallas was the good spot for him. All that athleticism around him, bigs that can rim run for you, all that stuff makes a big. The roster is. If you're asking, I really don't know what you can do because you're obviously not trading away LeBron or Austin Reeves, and they don't fit that great next to him. So
Trade for a guy like Herb Jones. I mean, I
who
like
do you
Herb
give
Jones.
up though? Yeah, that would help a lot. But you give up like Austin Reeves for him?
No, you know who you got to go get? You got to find a way to peel Herb Jones and Sadiq Bey. Go get Sadiq
Yeah, I mean,
Bey,
if you start throwing Austin Reeves out there, they need to do something because if you truly do want to build around Luka, which obviously I'm sure they do, then you should be trying to maximize around. And LeBron's going to be gone; he's not going to be there more than a year or so. So Austin Reeves is really your only trade piece. Like you're going to have to see what you can get for him.
Yeah, no. If you could find a way to get like 2 solid wings, perimeter guys that can play defense, that can like help when Luka is like, half-ass playing defense and stuff like that. That's why I said, like, I think you need more than one. Like Herb Jones wouldn't be enough. You need
one's
to go
not
get,
going to do nothing.
but like Herb Jones and Sadiq Bey, you start throwing out Austin Reeves, you could pull 3 guys from the Pelicans if you start pulling Austin Reeves or throwing Austin Reeves out in trades. Not that I want to trade Austin Reeves, but the only way to start building around Luka is you got to go start getting those guys, and
either that or just be content being middle of the pack.
Yeah,
and just go out and have fun with it. You're not going to win with it though.
No, Squid. We haven't gotten to this part of the conversation, the Ace Bailey going to crush conversation. So we're slowly making our way through this slate. Okay, we just hit through game 1. We love Washington, lower on the Lakers. Although I will say, if Luka's in and somehow we get more value popping up, Tony, then Luka is easily stackable.
I don't hate Luka. I'm usually the guy that likes the studs like Luka. I just don't love it tonight. I don't. Unless Reeves is out again, and then I'll like it more. But I don't. I just don't love. He's fine. I'm not saying I don't like him because he's always fine. I don't like love it though.
That's fair. I wonder why you don't love it. We'll get there later in the conversation.
It's not going to be because of Jokic. I'm not playing Jokic tonight.
All right, well, let's go to Memphis.
First time ever.
Let's go to Memphis and New Orleans here. I got Memphis up here first, and perfect spot. I mean, no Santi, Josh still out. It is a perfect spot for these bigs. I keep talking about it, but attacking the Pelicans with bigs, I want to keep doing it. Jock Landale had a bad game last time out. Does feel a little bit overpriced, Tony, but this is the nut spot. He put up 46 in this spot, 32 minutes, 24 and 11, 46 fantasy points against this New Orleans team. And that's Jock Landale. And I know you're not a huge fan of Jock Landale as an actual player, but just this matchup seems so good. And I mean, even Jaren Jackson, like I think it's a fitting matchup for him too. He put up 57 in this matchup just a couple games ago. So you want bigs against this Pels team. That's what you want. And those are the guys I'm targeting on this slate from Memphis. I want bigs from Memphis. And like if you want to play a Cam Spencer, I don't mind Cam Spencer. He's a solid player. Gigi Jackson, I think, is solid if he kind of fits your build as like a value piece. But first guy's going in for me. I want one of these bigs. Tony, what about you?
Yeah, I can't do Jaren Jackson. He's a guy. He's on my permanent list of guys I just can't do. He's given me too many stankers along the way. I mean, he's on my list. He's one. Everybody's got guys on their list they just can't do. Jaren Jackson and his stupid little push shot. I can't with Jaren Jackson. But I like Jock Landale actually. $6K feels expensive, but he's looked good. He's shown upside. I think he should get really good run tonight. Just looking at the minutes, I think he should get in the 30s. I think he's got upside. So I like the Jock Landale call. Cam Spencer, there was 3 guys in that rookie sophomore game draft. Cam Spencer, Cedric Coward, and Jalen Wells were all in the draft that I watched. So you got some young guys. I don't think I'm going to go crazy with this spot, though. I like the Jock Landale call. And then Cam Spencer's the last guy in for me type thing where I'm totally fine with him. He's just a knockdown shooter, like almost like a poor man's Con Knipple a little bit. Very similar type players. I like both of them. I don't think I'm going to go crazy with Memphis, though. And then New Orleans, I seen someone in the chat talking about Zion. Zion's another guy I just don't love. Just don't feel that great about him. Derek Queen, I don't mind him at 6,400. Murphy, I'm okay with. Sadiq Bey, I'm okay with. None of these guys pop off the page to me, though. I feel like they're all – it's a 9-game slate. It's not a short slate tonight. So I don't really want to play guys that I'm just okay with. That's how I am with New Orleans, unless you talk me into someone. But I think they're okay, though. I don't hate any of these New Orleans guys. Even Herb Jones, I don't think is like the worst play ever at 4,400.
Yeah, I mean, I like Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey's been awesome. He's been just outperforming that, projection by friggin' 15, 20 points. I mean, he's just been so good. I don't know if that's going to stick. That's not realistic, but man, I'm going to keep playing some Sadiq Bey. Herb Jones, I like at 4,400. Zion, I feel like I never get Zion right, Tony. So I don't play Zion because I just feel like I've never gotten him right before in my life.
Yeah.
In theory, though, this should be a matchup he should be able to win in, but I probably won't be playing him that much here. I would prefer Trey Murphy, actually. I think Trey Murphy's upside is actually a little higher. As crazy as that is to say now, but maybe not as crazy now this year, but for me, it's Bay, Herb, Trey Murphy. Those are the 3 guys I'm kind of looking at. Who would I pick? Landale or Claxton? Probably Jock. I just lean into this matchup a little bit more. Claxton's the better overall talent, but I never trust what Brooklyn's going to do, especially the back end of a back-to-back after that game last night. Who the hell knows? Sharp could easily play more minutes. I'm kind of worried about Clax, but from that standpoint, I'm not worried about him from like if he gets all the minutes, him crushing, because he has a great matchup too. I worry about it more like the back end, but maybe I'll just play them both. Honestly, both in nut spots.
So Austin Reeves isn't playing tonight, so that makes me like Luka just a little bit more.
Okay. All right, so good. We got that. Did we get Luka in too?
He's in. Yeah, he's in.
All right. Okay, so we got that. Luka in, Reeves out. All right, perfect. Let's move on. Let's go to Sacramento and Boston here. Start on the Sacramento side. Dennis Schroeder got the spot start with no Russ last night. Had a big game. He's 5,100 now. Price tag went up a little bit. I assume he continues to start with no Russell Westbrook again tonight. Also, no Sabonis for this team. And on the other side, no Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. So, I mean, Tony, this has got to be a game that people are going to attack. You got multiple stars from both these teams out tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Derek White or Peyton Pritchard is basically a lock for me. You got to play one, if not both. You could play both for sure. You said it last week when we did the show. I mean, Pritchard, when you get a guy like Jaylen Brown out, just becomes so much better of a play. So I'd rank Pritchard 1 actually over Derek White. But Derek White's a great play too. So Anthony Simons off the bench, I think people will play him too. He's going to get a lot of ownership. I don't like him as much just with the other 2, but I think you have to play one of those 2. I even think you can get a little creative in the cheap range too with like a Baylor Shireman, only 3,300, or Hugo. I know you like Hugo a lot when we've done shows. Hugo in this spot at 3,400. Jordan Walsh 3,200. I think one of those three guys is going to do really well in those price points. And then Derek White or Pritchard. So I could even set a rule in like SaberSim. Give me one at min one, because I'm fine with two. One or two of Derek White, Pritchard, and then give me one of Shireman, Hugo, Jordan Walsh. I think Sam Hauser, Doogie Howser's a little too expensive. 5,200 for Doogie. I might do some Doogie in my pants before I play 5,200 for Doogie Howser. I can't do that, I don't think. But Kada too. I'm not going to play Kada, I don't think, at 5,700. So yeah, love White, love Pritchard, and one of those cheap guys. I want to hear your take on that. And then Sacramento, Schroeder's looked pretty good in his role. You said got the spot start. I don't love the matchup though when they can put like Derek White on him and these guys. I don't love it. I think he's an okay play, but I don't love it at his ownership. I mean, he's going to get 30% ownership, and I don't love that. I actually think I'm off of Sacramento looking at these pieces. I don't love what I see from anyone on Sacramento. So just more of a Boston side for me.
Yeah, so the Sacramento side, I don't hate Schroeder. He's fine to me. I think the interesting part's going to be the bigs for Sacramento. And I do like the Dylan Cardwell kid. His offensive game is not much going on there, but he can high volume rebound. And for fantasy, I think he could have a decent game here. Now they do rotate a few of these bigs, but they'll play them together, which is the good thing. So, if there was three bigs and they really didn't see the floor together, I wouldn't like it as much, but that's not the case. They'll play Precious with Raynaud. They'll play Cardwell with Raynaud or Precious. So, like going double big is okay. It'll be interesting too if they do that in this matchup, because Boston doesn't play big. Like they never play big like that where they go. So it'll be interesting to see if Sacramento plays more double big to counter Boston's kind of, guard play. I mean, they're going to put Sam Hauser at the 4 or, one of these other guys like a Jordan Walsh or something like that, who's not really a 4 anyway. So, I think Cardwell's kind of interesting. If I had to pick one out, him and Schroeder would be the two guys that I'd look at from Sacramento. But I definitely want Peyton Pritchard at 6,700 and probably Derek White too. I probably want them both. So, I mean, those two guys, the cheap guy from Boston, you were talking about Shireman or Hugo. I'd want to see one of them starting, right? Tony, is that the assumption? One of them goes in the starting lineup?
I mean, they have to, right? Like, who else would they start?
I mean, I don't know, Walsh. It probably is Shireman or Hugo. Honestly, with Boston, you never friggin' know.
Boston, you never know. I agree. One of them has to, though, because it's not going to be Simons. I mean, it has to be one of those guys. It's not going to be Garza. They're not going too big. It's got to be one of those guys.
So who was it the last time? Was it White or Pritchard and Shireman got the start? That was last time. Which game was it? It was this game against Brooklyn here on the 23rd.
He got 26.
Yeah, and he played 34 minutes.
Yeah, I like him. I like what you said, though. Whoever, just wait and see who starts. Shireman's 3,300. I just wait and see who starts. I like that he's small, guard and forward eligible. I don't know, and he's so cheap, like 3,300. I'm glad you brought that up, because that stat line looks pretty tasty. in that last time this happened.
And Hugo is good, man. Like even if he doesn't start, he's a good player. Like he's young, but he can rebound at a decent rate. No Jaylen Brown's even bigger than Peyton Pritchard or Derek White. So I think it makes sense for him as well. I don't even hate, even if he comes off the bench, I think you can play some Hugo at that price tag there. So
they're cheap, man. And in like a Luka build now with Reeves out, I wouldn't even hate playing multiple Boston guys. They're so cheap. 3,300, 3,400. That's cheap. I mean, that's down, and they both got there in that Brooklyn game pretty easy. Now they're going against Sacramento, who plays no defense. I mean, I don't hate it. I actually might like it now that you brought this up. But looking at that last game, I think I kind of like it, honestly.
Yeah, it was interesting too, because in that Brooklyn game, Simons played 37 minutes. Now he didn't have the big fantasy game as some of these, only 19 points, but still 37 minutes. You had I think Pritchard was in that game, so it had to be White that missed. Yeah, White missed in that game. Brown, I think, was in. Yeah, Brown was in for that game, but still, they pretty much went like the guard heavy rotation. So I think you're going to see a heavy rotation of those 4 guards, like Shireman, Simons, Pritchard, White. You're going to see 3 of them play in the game a lot here, because they're really thin at like that 3-4 position with no Brown.
Yeah, I mean, I love it.
And all their scoring's coming from that. So plus Hauser. So yeah. I think it's the top 2 guys, and it's those 2 cheapies down there. But I definitely want more Boston, the team I want to target heavy on this slate. Let's go to Portland in New York. Let's see here. What's this guy says? Blake Jackson says Ayton has huge games against the Wizards. Just saying. Yeah, my issue with Ayton is the Lakers aren't like letting him go. Like even when he starts out okay, they're still like kind of holding his minutes back. If you look at like the last 5 games or so, he hasn't played more than 24 minutes. That's what I don't like. They're playing a lot of Jackson Hayes, and now Rui's back too on top of it. My issue is more with the minutes than anything. But
my issue is that he sucks.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. But.
Like, he's terrible. Yeah, I don't. You guys could have it's a 9-game slate too. Like, I don't know, man. Screw this.
I get it. It's the price tag. It's the matchup. Everyone's like, yeah,
he's cheap because he blows.
Oh, he's cheap because he blows, and they're not playing him. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and they're not playing him because he sucks. Like,
they're not playing him because Luka doesn't like playing with him. Probably
no one probably likes playing with him. He's a bum. Those Phoenix guys hated playing with him too, and the Portland guys, everybody hates playing with him because he sucks and he's a big stiff.
And he just doesn't fit what Luka wants him to do. Like, he's just not he's not good at what Luka wants him to be good at. You need to get a big that fits Luka. If there's ever a position where Luka should have some say in it, Tony, it should be the big. Yeah. Because the big is like so critical in the pick and roll and what Luka wants to do. Like, he wants to throw the lob pass. You got to get someone who can just play above the rim. And I mean, Ayton can do it, but he doesn't like doing it. That's not his game. So yeah, it's just not a good match. But Portland and New York here, next team up here. Josh Hart probable. Denny Avdia is questionable for this game. I think a lot depends on him being in or out, Tony. But on the surface, not a game I'm like super interested in. Maybe you can change my mind on some of these plays though.
No, I mean, we got 9-game slate. We've talked about a lot of stuff in the first couple of games. I'm not going to over talk about games that I'm not going to play anyone in this game. I mean, you could maybe sell me on like a Mitch Rob at 4,300. I think he's a pretty good play at that price point with some upside, but I don't like Portland. I don't like anyone else on the Knicks. So I'll keep it easy on my side. Mitch Rob and nothing else. And I don't love Mitch Rob, but I do think he's got upside at that price point, 4,300.
Yep, I agree. I think he's a value you can keep in the mix. And 100%, Thornton. Jackson Hayes fits exactly.
He does fit what he wants, but he also isn't very good either. He fits what he wants, though.
And he's also let's be honest, he's also kind of a D-bag. He's a D-bag. He's not very smart up here. Jackson Hayes is not a good dude, but we'll digress there with some of that stuff. But definitely the style of player Luka wants. Just I don't think he's a very smart player, Tony. I'll just be honest with you there. I'll throw that one out. But all right, no Portland, New York. Let's go to Toronto and Orlando. I mean, Toronto, Tony, are you bought in? Have you watched any more Toronto? Are you starting to buy in a little bit?
I mean, I like what they got. So similar to the last time we did the show. I mean, I like their young guys. They're fun, but on this slate though, they might be the easiest fade of the whole slate with everyone in there. These prices the way they are, I don't see anyone even close to being playable against Orlando tonight. And then the Orlando side, yeah, this game is a very, very easy fade for me. Both teams are pretty much full strength with prices all the way up. Very, very easy fade for me this game.
Yeah, I mean, all the Toronto price tags are just fucked up from guys being out, right? Like RJ was out for a while. They had that point where like multiple guys were out for games. The bigs were all in and out, Sandro, then Colin Murray Boyles. Now they're all back outside of Podol. And it's like they just don't look that great. And on top of it, I don't really like the spot either. And the same thing can be said for Orlando. I don't like picking on Toronto, that's for sure. And Paolo's been awesome, but this is definitely a spot where I think I'm sitting out the Paolo. He's been great, Tony, but I think this is where
I love Paolo. Like, it's okay to play him anytime you want, but his price is up there, and the matchup isn't like amazing or anything. So,
yep, I agree, 100%. That's the good thing about when you talk about 3 games for like 30 minutes, you can fade 2 games in a row and still have a few games left here. There's a lot of games on this slate, 9 games.
and 9 games is a lot this year. We were talking about it earlier. It's one of the bigger slates we've had, honestly.
Yeah, and think about it. We haven't had a lot of 9-game slates total this year. Like to be on DraftKings, at least. Like on DraftKings, we've had a lot of 5, 6, 7, not really many 9, 10, 11 game slates. I think it's the second one though this week. For some reason, they're adding more of these late games on, Tony.
I don't know why. Probably because football's over now, I guess. But man, I don't get why they're doing it, especially on a Friday night.
Go back to the old thing, man. You could have made this slate 5 games. Yeah. It would have still been good, honestly. You made 5 games and then made a 4-game late slate or something like that.
And the annoying part is, like they cut off the night slate for me tonight, and I've loved the night slate. So they do have like a 9:30 slate, but it's only 2 games. Why not make it 4 games like you're saying and include the 9 o'clocks?
Yeah, at DraftKings, you got to go back. You got to cut that slate 5 and 4. It would be awesome. People would play that late slate. You put like a 50K
all year long they have. It's so annoying. And I agree with Christian. Like Friday nights, even more so. I know it sounds like I'm whining, whatever. It is. It's a Friday night. People want to do stuff. Give us the late slate. Give us the early slate. Go eat dinner. Come back and play it. You don't need all 9 games.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like it's got to be that football's over, right, Tony? Because they just started.
But it still doesn't make sense though. Like do 2 slates.
Yeah, DraftKings, you don't have to do it. There's got to be a reason, but I don't know who's making decisions and what the reason is. But you should literally.
It's perfect. 5-gamer and 4-gamer. Like it's you don't need to have a 10 o'clock game on this slate.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. All right, let's go to Clippers in Denver here. We did get the news Kawhi is going to be in. Other than that, I mean, you got this Clippers team. I mean, they're missing like these, Derek Jones still, Bogdan still out. But other than that, pretty healthy. Got their main studs in. And then the Denver news, I mean, we get Jokic back. I don't know what type of playing time he's going to have first game back, Tony. Maybe you can shed some light there. I doubt he's going to play his normal workload, but maybe I'm wrong. Jamal at 10K, though, easy fade with, honestly, the matchup and the fact that Jokic is back. 10K is just too much. Can't play Peyton Watson now. Unfortunately, that role is dead. It was fun. Jonas Valanciunas can't play. I mean, a lot of these guys, I just don't see how you can play these Denver price tags unless you wanted to play Jokic. But even Jokic at 12.5, Tony, I can't play him either.
Play Jokic. I'm the biggest Jokic. No one's ever played Jokic more than me. You can't play Jokic. Like you're not paying 12.5 for Jokic. Like there's just no way. His first game back, you just can't. Like he should literally be 0% owned tonight. It's like literally should be 0. You just can't. Like you just can't click it. And you can't click anyone in this game. I'm excited to watch it because it should be a good game basketball-wise. Maybe you'll see a Nuggets money line bet at some point in the Giblets channel.
Maybe.
But as far as DFS, there's no way you're playing any Nuggets guys. And then the Clippers guys, I mean, no. You're not paying 9,300 for Kawhi Leonard. 90, you're just not. This game's another easy fade for me.
Yeah, I mean, I could see Kawhi having a big game, but do I want to pay that tag? No, I don't. It's just the minutes.
Not
yeah,
on this slate. There's no way.
Yep, for sure. All right, let's keep it moving here. Cleveland and Phoenix. Before we hit this game, guys, don't forget, smash the like button on the video if you're enjoying this Friday night NBA Hardwood show. Big T in the house with the gear and everything like that. Not that I have any new gear. This is just the old gear. You know, I get the old hand-me-downs, and Big T gets all the fresh new gear.
That Jordan, you can't look at that thing. That's mint.
I get my Sam Darnold jersey next week in the mail.
Baby. Oh, now you're speaking my language. You just got me home.
I bought the shittiest jersey ever so I could burn it after.
Yeah.
As long as light it on fire. Can I light it on fire during the stream? At the end of the stream, can I light it on fire?
If you want, it's got to be on for the whole show, though, while you're eating that Wendy's.
I'm eating the Wendy's, yep. And then I'll throw the Wendy's and the jersey in the garbage.
Yeah, just throw the whole thing in the fire pit.
The whole thing. I'm going to wrap it all up, throw it in the garbage.
Thought you were betting them, though. You might want to hold off, see if they come through. Maybe you'll be a fan after they win you some money.
No.
Maybe you'll hop on the wagon and buy a good jersey.
They're going to have to win me a lot of money to
maybe we'll hit some parlays or some bets and stuff. Maybe you'll be on the wagon. We'll both be Seattle fans.
And I'll tell you right now, if I hit some parlays, I'll be a happy man for sure.
Keep it on. That's aggressive, Peel Alley. Keep it on and light it on fire. That's aggressive.
I don't know, Peel Alley. What do you think would happen to me then?
I don't like that. I don't like your chances.
I don't know if the wife would allow that. You know, I don't know if I'll have to call my father-in-law. He was a fireman for like 30 years. I'll call him and ask him if that's a safe idea, Tony. I don't think it's gonna go well. No, I don't think it's gonna be a safe idea. Can JSU wear binoculars? You know, maybe I should just kind of hide in binoculars. Like maybe just hide my face as much as I can. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'm smarter than that. I agree. Well, you say that, but I lost a bet, and now I have to wear a fucking Sam Darnold jersey live on air while eating Wendy's. So how smart am I? Let's just let's be honest right now, okay? Let's be honest. Cleveland and Phoenix here, Tony. Phoenix been, I'll say this, one of the most surprising teams in the entire NBA. You got to give them credit. Dylan Brooks coming off of, he dropped 40 last night, didn't he? He's been on fire.
He's been good.
Yeah, Jalen Green is back for this game tonight. I don't expect him to play a ton of minutes, but that is, probably 20 minutes back in the rotation at home against Cleveland on the back end of a back-to-back, Tony. What about Phoenix? Can we go back to Phoenix here?
Man, I agree with you. Them and Portland have been kind of the two teams that I've respected the most what they've done. They've impressed me for how I thought they'd be, for sure. It's another spot, though. Like, we love those. It's going to be Big T 7-7-7 tonight, I think, because I just like those early games. And we get to these games, and, I mean, Dylan Brooks is fine, but do I really want to pay $6,800 for Dylan Brooks on a 9-game slate? No, Grayson Allen's too expensive. Cleveland's on the road in Phoenix. It's kind of one of the opposite spots for me, too. You know how I talked about, like, the Lakers in Washington get a little buzz? Cleveland in Phoenix is kind of the opposite, where Cleveland's in a fun place, hang out, warm weather. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's not an up spot. It's more of a down spot, and these prices aren't great. Yeah, it's another game that I'm going to be off of. And I know people want us to have takes. I think we have given takes. We've given a bunch of guys we liked early and then a bunch of fades now. And I don't know. That's how I like to play it. So, yeah, if you're playing 150 teams, which I doubt many are that are watching this show, then you should play people in some of these games. But that's why I'm not as good at 150 for NBA. I'm more solid at playing 1 to 3 teams. And I can take stands, and I don't have to be perfect with the whole thing. So I don't like this game. This game might be one of my least favorites of all of them. The pricing just – I could play Donovan Mitchell anytime, but if I go up, I'll play Luka now that Reeves is out. I just don't need it. So, yeah, I'm off of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to make me pick a player from each side, it'd be Donovan Mitchell and Dylan Brooks. But I hate playing guys like Dylan Brooks off like the 60 burgers, Tony. That's what I hate. But he has been really solid. Like, you just
the thing I like about him is just how solid he is. His minutes are solid. He's just solid. But I agree with you.
Yep. So yeah, I'm with you. I don't love it. Dip my fries in a Frosty. I'll do shit. Whatever you guys say something to chat, as long as it's not disgusting, like absolutely disgusting. I'll do this. I'll dip my fry in a fucking. People do that shit. That's disgusting. But Tony, you dip your fries in a Frosty?
No, negative.
Okay. All right. Well,
I don't mix like any of my foods. I've never mixed anything.
You don't dip your fries in anything?
No, that's not mixing. I mean, like, I don't like eat my cheeseburger and my fries like at the same time. I like to eat my cheeseburger and then my fries. Bomb. I like the word bomb. That's an old school word.
V Barba, you know what? You said it's bomb. I'm gonna have to do it. Remind me when we're doing the show. Remind me. I'm gonna have to try it now. I'm gonna taste it live on air. We'll see if it's bomb. Fries in the chocolate, dude. The people love the fries in the Frosty. Tony, do I gotta get a Frosty? Is a Frosty on the list?
Yeah, might as well be. That it can't hurt you.
Yeah,
when you're already indulging, you might as well get it in there.
I guess we got to put a Frosty on
the full list. Experience.
Good thing you said that though, because I wasn't going to say anything about no Frosty. So, all right, put a Frosty.
I mean, the Frosty ain't going to hurt you when you're eating the other Wendy's. It's going to.
I'm not worried about getting hurt. Yeah, I can have a Frosty. I'm just saying.
Did you see these freaking Costco shoes that everyone's going crazy about on Twitter? You probably didn't see this.
No.
So Costco made those clubs like golf clubs and golf balls that they basically were just knockoffs of Titleist and stuff. They were great. The exact same golf ball as Titleist, the exact same club as Titleist, and just sold it for cheaper. And Titleist like sued them and stuff. So today at Costco, they rolled out these Nike Dunks, like the low top Dunks that everyone loves, and sold them for $130, and they were just getting flooded off the racks. And people are reselling them for like $400 on online. So they got sold out immediately.
They probably had people coming in there buying as many as they could.
Yeah. Like, they showed the pictures, and people were just flooding them out of there. Just like, and it's funny too because they were the Dunks, and it said like Kirkland on it, like on the bottom.
Oh God, Rick Majerus. I'm dipping my fries in warm water. Oh, look at you, Rick. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Fries are they sweet potato fries? Ooh, I love me some sweet potato fries. Those are the best right there. Man. Don't even make fun of sweet potato fries right now. We got to get through this show. You've never had sweet potato fries, or have you had them? He said, "Oh God." They're so good, Tony. They're really good. I'm telling you, they're really good. Put a little cinnamon on them too.
Take your word for it.
Woo! Put a little cinnamon on them. That's how you do it right there. Yeah, fries got to be nice, hot, and salty. Well, yeah, it's got to be salty. You got to have some fries with some salt in there. Let's go to which game's next here. Brooklyn and Utah. Start on the Brooklyn side. Nick Claxton in a really good spot, 6,600. No MPJ tonight. Big news here. Danny Wolf projecting pretty good at 4,500. And you also got guys like Cam Thomas. I don't know about that. Igor Demon sitting there, 4,800. The Nets still have a lot of bodies, though, Tony. That's the problem with the Nets. They're still going to play a lot of these guys on the
Danny
back.
Wolf at 50% is my anti-play of the night.
Damn, that's a good anti-play.
Yeah. 50% own Danny Wolf. I like Danny Wolf too, but 50% own Danny Wolf with all these bodies still, like you said, he's my anti-play for sure.
What about Cam Thomas at even 20%?
I hate the Nets. The Nets are a team I never want to play. That price does look pretty good for Cam for me, but I like Cam better than Danny Wolf. I'll say that.
Well, Cam in 25 minutes could at least give you 30.
I feel like he's going to score on Utah too. I don't love it though. Do you ever trust the Nets? I don't trust the Nets on a back-to-back too.
I don't trust them at all. Like that's my one. I want to play Nick Claxton. I don't trust them though at all. Yeah, Jake Wells, sweet potato fries, top tier. I agree. Yeah, I think the Nets are scary. I'm scared of the Nets here. They're a team like I want to pick a guy or two from, but I don't like it. And I like Day'Ron Sharp, I think is actually solid. I could see him playing like 20 minutes, but I don't know if that's going to get him like to where you want him. I think he could hit that, projection like 25 fantasy points, something like that, which is decent. But I don't know. Anyone really exciting you from this team, Tony? Like at all? Anyone?
No, the dude in the chat's asking about this Traore guy. I thought he looked pretty good last night. I haven't watched him a ton, but he played 37 and 30 minutes the last two games. He's 4K. I don't think he's terrible, but and another thing about him, no one's going to play him. So if you're fading some of these other guys, I think he makes sense to play a guy like that. But I'm off the Nets. My anti-play is Danny Wolf. I don't want to play Terrence Mann. I guess the one guy that I don't hate is Cam Thomas, just because I know if he gets hot, he could crush. But I don't love him either. They really want to play these young guys. They got a lot of bodies.
Terrence Mann is 25%. Holy
the Nets are getting some ownership, and I just don't. I don't see it. I'm off of it. I'm off.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't like it at all. I would rather be on this Utah side here, Tony. No Lauri Markkanen, no Yusuf Nurkic, no Kevin Love. We got Kelly Filipowski here at 5,800, actually going to get some looks at the center spot. We've got Ace Bailey, everyone's favorite Ace. I mean, I don't know many aces, so Ace has got to be one of the better. If you like Ace Bailey, 5,900. My boy Keontae George is just smashing this year. I mean, can we play some Utah at least? Can we get some Utah love here?
Yeah, I mean, Utah, some of these younger pieces, I like Ace Bailey a ton. His price is starting to creep, though. I mean, he's up to almost 6 now, and it's not as friendly as it's been most of the year. They've been cheap
Ace
for a
Bailey
while.
or Sadiq Bey?
Yeah, I'd rather play Sadiq. I'd rather play Sadiq in this spot at those prices. Keontae George, I'm always good with. I can't play Filipowski at 5,800. This game's getting crazy ownership to me. I don't want to pay 42% Kelly Kilpowski. Like, man, what in the world is? Come on, Kelly.
Kelly Kilpowski.
He's going to Kilpowski your teams. I mean, come on, Kelly. Slow-mo in there.
Kelly's a good name. Let's not start shitting on Kelly.
I made my mind up. I'm fading this chalky game. I'm fading this baby.
All right. So I do think, oh my God, they made Kyle Anderson 4K. I still think Kyle Anderson's not a terrible play. Slow-mo is going to play. I think him and Keontae George are the two guys I like. I'm with you on everyone else. I'm out on all these. I'm out on Kelly or Kyle and Ace and anyone else that's picking up ownership from this game. But those are the two guys that I'll play from Utah. I think two guys with the upside here. Do you not like Keontae at all?
No, I always like him. I'm not going to play him tonight, but I do. You could always talk me into him. I like his game a lot.
Is Keontae George a better play than Derek White? No.
No,
No. Is he a
definitely.
good play? Yes. Not better than Derek White, though. Definitely not. Rick's going to the game. Ace Bailey to the moon. Enjoy the game, Rick. I hope Ace Bailey does not go to the moon, but I'll be happy for you if he does. And Kyle Anderson, double. What's that got to pay out? That's got to pay out something juicy right there. Actually,
I can
don't
tell you
know.
one guy that's not going to find out what it pays. Me, this guy right here.
Oh, wow. Good one, Tony. Ha, ha, ha. You're so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Do they even have double? I don't even see it on DraftKings.
Saving you money.
Saving them money. They're the sharp ones, not putting it out there. Come on, DK. Let me cook. Let me cook a little bit, DK. Damn.
They've been like playing him too. It's so funny.
It's like, I swear, it's like hit or miss with him. But when he plays, he plays well. That's the funniest part.
He's gonna stuff the stat sheet. He's not gonna get 10 boards.
George or Pritchard?
I still like Pritchard. Like the Boston guys I love Boston guys.
Me too. I love the Boston guys too. Now I wouldn't leave 1,500 on the table.
Yeah, they're not the same price range either. I still, honestly, I would still use my 1,500 somewhere else though. Like my projections for Pritchard and Keontae are basically the same, even with the price difference.
Yep. So that's fair. All right, let's get to the final game of the slate, the 10 o'clock game here. Maybe we'll like this late game a little bit. I don't know, though. This Detroit team, it's not a team that I go to very often. And when I do, it's mainly just kind of going to Cade, but I haven't really been playing him that much. And outside of him, like, I just don't love the rest of this team, Tony. I don't love the minutes that Osser's getting. Tobias is completely hit or miss at times. He put up the big game 2 games ago, then right back down to earth. Who am I playing here? Like Duncan Robinson, I can't play. Like, I don't know. I go through the list. It's like Durant looks a little expensive, but he can give you upside. Cade Cunningham's obviously 10-3. Do you see anyone from Detroit that's sticking out to you? Because I don't see it.
No. Yeah, I'm going to play showdown on this late game, but I'm not going to play people in this either. I like my roster. I've liked my roster with these early games. I feel good. Got my cores up on the site. I feel good about the early games. I really like what we were talking about earlier. I don't like these late games. I want to stay clear.
Okay, so no Golden State from you either? Staying away? I don't want to pick on Detroit anyways.
Golden State. I don't pick on Detroit, and Golden State's one of my least favorite teams to play in general. Unless guys are out and I can play my boy Pat Spencer. I like that.
Yep, I agree with you. Not much to love in the old late games here. The guy at the bottom, haven't seen him in years. I don't know who that guy is.
Then. You don't want ours Monday's premium when we do it?
Yeah. I told Big T, now that football's over, we're getting them on more NBA shows. So you'll see.
And you must not watch any NFL shows because I was on every NFL show and I'm on Monday.
A fan of the association, Big T. You might only love the hoops.
Yeah. I got to get on and do more NBA so you see me.
There you go. I told him he's got to do a better job. He's got to get on now. He's got to get on with the Super Bowl almost here and ending. We know he's not going to be out there drafting 2026 best ball teams, so you'll have to see him in the NBA streets.
Golf shows? I am actually coming on these golf shows. Next week's Scottsdale. I might do Scottsdale, but if not next week, 100% after the week after football's over. Probably next week, though. I like Scottsdale. You'll probably see me next week.
See? SJ, he knows we love having the boss on. They know. I mean,
I love the golf shows too. The golf shows, I love the golf shows. I don't know about the NASCAR. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the NASCAR shows.
Wait, isn't it Daytona?
Daytona is coming up. Big prize pools. 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks because it's the week after. It's All-Star weekend. 2 weeks. The weekend after the Super Bowl.
Okay. For some reason I thought it was this week or something like that. All right.
No.
Hey,
They're
at least I
smart.
knew
They
what it
wait till
was.
after football. They're smart.
They are smart. They're definitely smart if they're waiting until after football. All right, let's do our antis here. I think we already gave them already, right? It's
My antis the Nets, all of them.
no. he said, "Give me all of them." Fuck the Nets. I love it. I'll just join you. Like, give me all the Nets. Oh God. Give us the late games, Tony. Can I just fade the entire late? The entire late.
Yeah, that's my style.
Outside of Keynote George and Kyle Anderson, I'm fading the late slate. So there we go. Let's do that here. Let's go to these early games here. Update it. All right. Plays of the day. What do we think here, Tony? Let's give our favorite overall play, and then let's give a low owned play here for the people.
Okay, my favorite play is Peyton Pritchard. My favorite low owned play is Baylor Shireman. As long as he's low owned, is he low owned?
I mean, he's not going to be low owned if he's starting, but right
he's
now,
not.
Well, if he's starting,
he's projected 2% right now, so that has to count.
Yeah, Sabres got him at 7.
That has to count for low owned. I'm looking at my team. He's got to be the lowest owned guy I got on my team.
We'll count it. I'm going to see if I can get. Do I want to give him as my low owned flyer?
What do you think of Monk? I don't love Monk, but I think he's okay. I think the Sacramento guys. I like him more than Schroeder personally.
That's a hot take right there. Monk over Schroeder.
Yeah, I don't think I'll play either one, but I like Monk more.
Yeah, I mean, still kind of a hot take. People are going to like Schroeder. People are going to play him. So, all right.
Their ownership too is 28-5. Yeah, I like that pivot. Pivot Monk over Schroeder.
I'll go with you gave Peyton Pritchard, so I won't say him. I'll go with my boy, my center, Big Jock. Big Jock is the player of the day. Big Jock.
Jock jams.
Jock jams. Yeah, love that. That dude hit bombs for us back in the day, Jock jams. He hit bombs for us. And then my low-owned play, I'm going to give this Jameer Watkins.
Yeah, you gave a good take on him.
I don't think anyone's going to play him. I know his offensive game is still kind of hit or miss, but they like him for his defense anyways. I think he could get more run with his defense against a Lakers team that, they've got really good, stars. So I could see them putting him on him a little bit and getting some run. So, yeah, I'll go with him as my low-owned play of the day here. Guys, if you enjoyed this show for over an hour, smash the like button on this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more shows. I will be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time for the MMA show. If you like MMA winners, check that out tomorrow. Big Two will be back at some point next week. I don't know when yet, but we'll figure that one out. We'll get him back here. People love seeing Big T. I know that. We'll get him on these shows. Appreciate everyone watching this show. We got to get our cores up over at runpuresports.com. If you want to check runpuresports.com out, easy to do so. Get over there. Any membership on the board gets you into the Discord. Get in the Discord. Ask us questions. Check out Big T's Giblets channel for more bets winners because he posts them almost every day. So I'm sure I'll have some bets.
I'm posting at least something every day.
There you go. So every day, and I'm sure I'll have some bets for the people tonight. So check that channel out. And that'll do it. So for Big T, I'm JSU. Good luck in your NBA DFS over on DraftKings, #DK partner. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're out. Peace.